Three, you do the crime, you do the time. We've all heard that phrase, right? But in Virginia and across the country, black people are sentenced to prison for significantly longer than white people who commit the same crimes. News 3 investigator Jessica Larche has been working this story for quite a while now, exposing the root of the problem.
Yeah, Blaine, state and federal data shows black people, especially black men, get harsher sentences than white people who are similarly situated, who committed the same crimes. But a local prosecutor and public defender, they say the imbalance is rooted in racism.
You're never gonna get out of prison. It's devastating.
Lawrence Stevens says his prison cell felt more like a coffin. At 18 years old in 2001, a York County judge sentenced him to 1,823 years for armed robbery. No one was killed or seriously injured.
Honestly, I felt like I died in the courtroom that day.
His best friend, Darnell Nolan, was 17 when he helped Stevens carry out the crime. He got 33 years.
Just knowing that I got that time and knowing that my best friend got a life sentence, I was like, there's nothing that's gonna be okay about this.
The men got their freedom in January after 20 years in prison. You see, the local NAACP got involved, and former Virginia Governor Ralph Northam pardoned them when he learned the judge threw the book at Stevens and Nolan, but sentenced the 29-year-old white man who orchestrated the crime to 10 years.
Why are we seeing rates of Black and brown people being sentenced excessively longer than white people who commit the same crimes?
The simple answer is racism.
Brad Haywood is a public defender in Northern Virginia. He says cases like Stevens and Nolan highlight a long-standing crack in the criminal justice system.
It's no shock to me that somebody who's Black goes into a courtroom and isn't given the fair shake that somebody who's white gets.
According to the U.S. Sentencing Commission, Black male offenders on average receive sentences 20% longer than white males who commit the same crimes. And according to the Virginia State Crime Commission, Black males were found to receive sentences that were 50% longer than white males.
Our systems of power have been rooted in racism from their inception.
Portsmouth Commonwealth attorney Stephanie Morales says prosecutors play a role in disproportionate sentencing.
We have system actors who are in positions of power, like myself, prosecutors, judges, police officers, who won't admit that. And largely that is a part of the problem.
According to the Sentencing Project report, prosecutors historically use their discretion to charge Black defendants more harshly than whites for the same crimes. And judges statistically reserve harsher sanctions within sentencing guidelines for Black men more than any other group. But Amy Feddick with the Sentencing Project says we should all care about the disproportionate data.
Is this a fair system? If the color of your skin determines your punishment more than what you actually did?
We see second chances be given to people who don't look like me.
But Morales says in Virginia, there's no path for prosecutors to rectify excessive sentences of the past.
As prosecutors, we cannot look at a case and say, this is grossly disproportionate. This is grossly unfair.
Parole was abolished in the Commonwealth back in 1995, and getting pardoned by a governor is a long shot. But a second look bill being considered in the Virginia General Assembly aims to address that. It has bipartisan support, and if passed, it would give those behind bars a chance to ask the court to make changes to their sentence.
We have a lot of work to do to reform this, and we can start by ensuring that people who are currently serving sentences that are largely unfair get a second chance.
A second chance like the one Stevens and Nolan are using to shed light on the lever of justice.
There's still guys that have 100, 200,000, more than what was given to my co-defendant and myself.
Now, as of this morning, the second look law passed in the state Senate, but it still has a steeper hill to climb in the House of Delegates.
Just in watching this, you can see such a glaring disparity. People are wondering, how did someone like Stevens get, 1,800 years, but his white co-defendant got only 10?
Yeah, both men were convicted of 2 armed robbery charges and an armed burglary charge, and that has sentencing ranges from 5 years all the way to life in prison. So Judge Prentice Smiley in York County, he sentenced Stevens to 3 life sentences, defining those life sentences at 600 years each. That's how we get to 1,800. Now, he also sentenced his white co-defendant, Paul Michael Melendrez, to 3 life sentences, but the judge suspended so much of that time, Melendrez only got 7 years to serve on those same 3 charges. A mandatory minimum for a gun charge forced the judge to give Melendrez another 3 years, which brought him to 10. And that is where we see the discrepancy in the judge's discretion.